fam, it's Ahvay, your kinkologist, spilling a little kink into your day. Y'all know how we do. Email me your kinky entanglements and I get you right with my personal feedback and that of my tarot cards. Now this is for mature adults only. If you wear steel drawers and a stiff shirt, this ain't for you. Nothing is too kinky or too crazy to discuss. And y'all know we run into the crazy damn near each episode. Remember, kink should always be legal and consensual. I don't care if you're butt naked draped over someone's lap getting spanked, or wearing a dog collar and a diaper, sucking somebody's toes. We're going to tap it all. For a slot on the show, hit me up at ahvay.kinkologist@gmail.com. Y'all ready for these emails? Let's get it. Guys, this is the 20th episode. We're doing something a little different. With each milestone, we're going to bring back the returns. The emails today are returns from the first and second show. Feel free to drop your opinions in the comments. Up first, I don't know if you guys remember him, but we have Rob from South Dakota. Ahvay, I listened to the show and took your advice. I got rid of Pam and got a job. I am now the custodian at the library that my lady love works in. I'm still at mom's, but I'm working on that. It's been a while, and I haven't worked up the courage to ask the librarian out. Truth is, I have competition. I'm 44 now, and she just had a birthday. I was privy to the party as it was held at the library, and that is where I ran into the other man. He looks a lot like Anthony Hopkins. When he comes to the library, he brings her a single rose. From my stealth spot between the bookshelves, I watch them flirt. My stomach hits the floor each and every time I see her showing those pearly white dentures to him. I want her to show them to me. In my desperation, I went online and bought a Pamela Anderson doll. Excuse me, I do apologize. You know what I'm saying, guys? I went online and bought a Dolly Parton doll. Dolly has gotten me through some rough times. During our time together, I go on YouTube and cue up the video of her rendition of I'll Always Love You. I pretend the librarian is singing those words to me. Ahvay, what am I going to do? He drives a late model BMW and has taken her home several times. How do I get her to notice me when Mr. Debonair is out for her attention as well? Rob. I remember you very clearly. And I remember you had that damn Pamela Anderson doll. And that's why that came into my mind. Rob, hon. No. Not Dolly Parton. She's even older than Pam. Rob, I'm speechless. When I said get a job, I wasn't talking about in the library where she works. It's like you're spying on her, and that's a bit creepy. The heart wants what the heart wants. I get that. I totally get that. But in this, I feel you have to move on. Not only is she 21 years older than you, and that will leave her at about, what, 65 now? but she's never shown any interest in you, at least not from the way you're writing these emails to me. It doesn't show that she's ever really shown you any interest. And now she has a suitor. She has somebody that's vying for her attention. Someone around her own age, judging from your description of him. Anthony Hopkins is pretty long in the tooth. Okay? You said that you're between the bookshelves, basically spying on her, and you see her flirting with him. If she's flirting with him, he's flirting with her, he's bringing her roses, that shows that there is interest there between those two. You said that you want her to show you her pearly white dentures. So if she's never smiled at you that way, but you see her smiling at him that way, then that leads me to believe that she doesn't really acknowledge or know that you have any type of feelings towards her like this. She probably just see you as a co-worker, and before that, maybe just someone that was coming to the library. Rob, you need tough love. Tough love is needed here. I don't know if you ever heard this, but no romance without finance, okay? No romance without finance. You've got Similac behind the ears. She's a whole grown-ass woman, perhaps a grandmother. She's not going to deal with a young man with nothing who she has to be a mother to. She's got romance and finance with this guy, and that spells stability. Even if she knew you were into her, I doubt the cards would turn in your favor. I'm a little concerned about the doll and you pretending that the library is singing to you. Rob, you might need to contact a therapist if you can't let this go. Either way, I feel you need to be speaking with someone. If the doll brings you comfort, keep it. But do seek a therapist. If you're having issues finding one, hit me back and I'll assist you. Okay? This is very serious because this is something you need to let go. And again, as I stated, I know the heart wants what it wants, but I don't feel it. I don't feel that this is coming around in your direction at all. I honestly don't. Let's take it to the cards and see what they have to say. The first card says perseverance. Perseverance. And this is what I'm saying. I understand that you want this woman. And you have, from what I've heard through the emails, you have tried. You've worked hard to try to get her to notice you. But when it says perseverance, and that's good because that means that you're steadfast in something, you're strong in something. But this is where it breaks. Your perseverance is in the wrong direction. What you need to do is work on you. That strength, that dedication, that determination, that needs to be all centered in you. You see what I'm saying? Not in pursuing this. Because this lady, she's not feeling you in that way. I get that. I'm picking that up. She's not feeling you in that way. I honestly don't even believe, and this is just my feelings that I'm getting and what the cards are telling me. I do not believe that she noticed you in that light. She doesn't see you that way. And you're wasting your time and energy in the wrong direction when it needs to be more focused on yourself, getting Rob right. The second mind says, clear mind. The second card says clear mind. Clear mind. View situations thoroughly. Okay? View situations thoroughly. And this is exactly what I'm saying. You're not seeing the big picture here. You're not seeing it. You're just letting this romance that's in your mind, you're letting that play in your mind and you're letting it take over. And it's built up its own entity, if you will. Now you've got the Dolly Parton doll, and you're talking about queuing up this video. I'll always love you. Whitney Houston redid it. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. The doll isn't singing to you. The video isn't singing to you. The old lady isn't singing to you. This is not good behavior. It is not. It's not even completely sane behavior. And I'm not saying that you're crazy or anything, because there's a lot of times that all of us need to speak to someone. And I truly, truly believe that you need to speak to a therapist. You need to get into therapy and start ironing out where's all of this coming from. One thing I noticed, you said that you live at mom's in mom's basement. And the thing with that, a lot of times some people get that mom, that mom feel, and then they, not to say you want your mother, no, but you're seeking another older woman that would take that kind of nurturing and, that kind of care for you. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on with you and mom. I'm not sure. And when I say that, I'm not sure if your relationship is great. I'm not sure if, you're a mama's boy and you're looking for that in this older woman. But there's something that's not healthy in this search for this older woman. You really need to get Rob correct. Get out of the basement. And I know you said that you're working on it. I said get a job, but that wasn't it. That's not the move. That's not the move, Rob. Not at the library. You need to seek another form of employment, and you truly need that therapist. The third card says, clear away distractions. And this is exactly what I'm saying. This old lady, that library, this is a distraction from you. And it's distracting you from really working on Rob and getting the goals set for Rob and attaining those goals to get to the real diamonds and jewels that you will receive in your lifetime. There's things that you're only 44 years old. There is so much that you could do and so much that you will do, but you've got to get past this. This is a obsession and it's not a healthy one. And once you can work past this, you'll see the truth, the true gifts that's out there for Rob. But you've got to get past this, okay? Again, if you cannot find a therapist, hit me up. I will help you. Okay? Up next, guys, we have Sandra from Detroit. Ahvay, girl, you won't believe this shit. Well, I took your advice, and me and my ex-man went to the doctor. Girl, why this nigga had trichomonas and chlamydia. It was rocking in that clinic. Come to find out, this rat was fucking some chick at his job and another chick 5 blocks from me. A bitch had a real waiting to exhale moment. He went to work and I tossed all his shit out of the window. I didn't have to burn them because the chicken heads came out and took what they wanted. I called the locksmith and changed all the locks and put a "you've been evicted" note on the door. He blew up my phone all night. 3 days later, he had the chick 5 blocks from me come to my place. I ragtagged her ass, snatched her wig off, and tossed her off my porch. My cousins had a few words with him, and I haven't heard from him since. Ahvay, a bitch is done. I will be super careful going forward. Hun. Ooh. Y'all heard that? And I tried to read it with a little attitude because that's what I picked up from the email. Okay? Hun, I am shocked. I truly thought the issue was the pH balance. I don't know if you guys remember Sandra. She was the one who had to do with the stank and junk. And I told her, I advised her to bring fruits into their, their section, and maybe to have him try to change his soap, what he washed with. But obviously that wasn't the case. Damn, trick and chlamydia. Talk about the 1-2 punch. I'm sorry you found out the way you did, but at least you got to the heart of the problem. Damn, you've been evicted. That's the first time I heard that. You've been evicted. Okay, nice one. I can't believe he sicked the girl around the way on you. Now, and this chick had the audacity to come to your place. And that was just a sideline hoe, right? And she had the nerve to come to your place, and you said you snatched the wig off. Man, I would have liked to have been across that street. I would have had me some Cheetos or something, a Pepsi sitting right on that, right on the other porch watching and laughing my ass off. I lied to you not, I would have. That's a bitch move, especially since you know you're in the wrong. For him to send that chick over there to your house, that's really messed up because he's the one that was in the wrong. Hun, you dodged that train wreck. Because if he did all that with you, he won't stop. And the fact that he went and got that girl to come to your house, that means they're still messing around. Done deal. And Dizzy chick, instead of coming to fight, she should have been en route to the clinic. I'm glad to hear that you're not letting him break you and you're moving on cautiously. Sandra, it sounds like you got your head on straight, girl. Keep doing you. Let's stick it to the cards. The first card says transformation. And you're doing it, girl. You are doing it. You are doing it. You have transformed yourself. You is not putting up with this foolishness no more. Now you know going forward, you're going to be checking the nigga out. And I don't blame you. The next card says don't settle. Don't settle. And I'm hearing that. Girl, you done it. You is strong. I hear that just from what I pick up out of these out of the emails, and that's why I read yours with a little attitude because, honey, I hear it. You are strong. You are not playing this crap next go round. Won't nobody be getting that off on Sandra. The next card said, "In, done, finished." Enough said. Enough said. And now we'll be bringing back Will from Virginia. Ahvay, you were right. Unfortunately, I didn't listen to you in the cars and stand up to my cousin. I went with him to the seniors building. We were supposed to be seducing the seniors for fun. See who could get the most play. What I didn't know was that he was robbing them. It was on our 7th visit when I was giving Mr. Quick a BJ that the cops rushed in. We were arrested, charged, and jailed. At the trial, the seniors I'd been with spoke on my behalf. As unbeknownst to my cousin, I only had sex with Mr. Quick. The others I played cards, chess, and simply talked to. I got 6 months with time served and only did 3. My cousin got 5 years. Mr. Quick was there for me the entire time I was in. When I was released, we left Virginia. Ahvay, I'm good now. I had to realize that my cousin was a poison for me. And I had to man up and get my shit together. Rob, hun, I was picking up on him being a poison for you. I really was. And that's why I said what I said. I believe that was the first show. And even though you didn't heed my warning right off, I'm glad the outcome wasn't so devastating for you, but that it was a wake-up call. Not sure what's up with you and Mr. Quick. You said he did live at the old folks' home, so not exactly sure what's up with that. But if you like it, I love it. If it's working for you, if you guys are happy, then that's what it is. I'm getting clarity, calm. I feel you in a good space. Continue in this vein, and you'll see your growth. Family is family, And I don't usually advise anyone to cut family loose. But this one, you need to steer clear from. When he gets out, if he finds you, don't make contact. From him, I'm picking up malice. I'm going to email you, Rob. I'm going to email you. Because I'm picking up some things and I just want you to be aware. So watch out for that email, okay? Let's take it to the cards. The first card says resentment. And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm picking up some really bad vibes from the cousin. So wherever you're at, Rob, you stay there, you do you. Again, don't if he finds out where you're at, because I'm picking up right now he doesn't know that. If he finds out where you're at and try to make contact, do not connect. Leave that alone. And I understand family is family, but The next card says good intentions, good results. And what I'm picking up with that is you and this guy, even though there is some of an age difference, but I'm picking up goodness here. There's goodness there. And I said that you're in a good space. I'm feeling that. And you stay in that space. Don't deviate. You stay in that space because I feel that you're good. You're good. The next card says ground yourself. Ground yourself. And that's what I'm saying. Stay strong. Stay strong in where you're at. And again, because I do feel that. I do feel he will try to make contact. No way. No way. Stay clear of that. You want to ground yourself. You want to stay in your reality where you're at now. You want to keep moving forward positively, which is what you're already doing. I feel that, and that's how you want to continue, okay? And now up next is Kiki from Detroit. Okay, yeah, I might have been wrong for laying up with my cousin's man. However, you didn't have to make it sound like I'm some type of hoe. It isn't my fault that after having me, he didn't want her anymore. She's tired, boring, and fat, and he wanted to play. So he did. Well, I took your little advice and got ghost for a while. I just got back to town a few weeks ago, and guess what? They're all boo-loving again. She obviously has dumb bitch syndrome. He's been blowing up my phone. I've ignored him, but why should I stop myself from having fun when he's reaching out to me and she's acting like queen bitch? Like her shit don't stink. What advice do you have for her? Because she obviously needs it. First, hon, we're not going to shame your cousin. We're not doing that. She didn't write in to me, so we're not doing that. Now, for making you sound like a hoe, hun, you're the one who said, and I quote, all I want is the dick, not the man. Guys, I don't know if y'all remember this chick. She was the one that was laying up with the cousin after the cousin was bragging about what her man do or whatever. She stated that. If you don't believe it, re-listen to show 1 and 2. She said all she wanted was the dick, not the man. She said it, not me. Okay. See, we have to be careful what we reveal. Now, you wrote in to me looking for advice, and I gave it due to the email you sent and what the tarot cards revealed. And I stand by it. You do dirt, you get dirt. What I'm hearing and picking up on is ill feelings between you and this cousin. Getting involved with the boyfriend wasn't a smart move. Every action has a reaction. So if you look bad in the streets, that's because of your own doing. Now, you're saying that he's hitting you back up. You're saying, why shouldn't you do what you enjoy? But if that enjoyment means laying up with him again, shake my head, mic drop, I'm done. There's a lot going on here that needs to be checked. Fuck a dude, you need to fix things with your family. And if that's not possible, then leave her alone. Because this is real messed up. I'm be honest with you. Okay, some of you may think that the way that I'm coming or the things that I'm saying sound kind of crude or whatever the case may be, but I'm just keeping it real. And to be honest, hey, I could go there. I could really, really get in there, but this show isn't about that. I'm not trying to shame anyone. You guys write into me for my advice, and I'm giving it to you. And then I go to the cards, and I give you what the cards reveal to me. So I'm telling you, this is not good. You got to know that. Laying up with the cousin's man is not good, okay? There's something more here. I don't know what happened with you and this cousin, but there are some ill feelings between you and this cousin, and I think that y'all need to iron that out without bringing anybody's man, anybody's girlfriend, or anything like that into the play. You know, y'all work this out between y'all. That's a low blow to go laying up with anybody's man or girl or whatever. Like, that is real mess right there. And then if you look bad in the streets, that's because people know what you done. And they don't know it from my show. They know it, period. And if you didn't want them to know it, then why would you write into me? Because when you go to the website, when you go to the Kinky Body Spy, when you go to Kinky Body Sculpture and Spa website, which is where I first, 2 years ago, advertised about the show and telling people to email, okay? And that their emails would be aired on the show. All of that was revealed. All of that was explained. So you knew that your situation was going to be put on the show. So if you're looking bad in the streets, that's not on me, that's on you. And remember, I also know that that's not your real name. I don't even know if that's the real state you live in. Because I told everybody, you know, you come in, of course you're not going to give that information. Just tell us the situation and that's what we're going to put forward. So I don't... I really don't know what's going on here, but you may need some therapy too, because I'm telling you, this is not good. This is not good. Laying up with the cousin's boyfriend or whatever is not good. Let's take it to the cards. The first card says creation, and this is exactly what I'm saying. Okay, you said that you left town. You left town for a while. You come back, they're boo loving. What's going on in their relationship has nothing to do with you. You're going to create more mess if you answer them calls and then you and him start laying up again. That's just creating a whole nother line of mess. It was over with. It was done. You had left town. Done. Whatever happened with them, they got back together, obviously. If that's her decision, that's her decision. That's got nothing to do with you. You come back, he's hitting you up. You need to leave that alone. But the fact of it is that you're saying, why should you have to deny yourself? Like, that's a little disturbing for me. Because you shouldn't want to be with him. Like, that's your girl, your cousin's boyfriend. And this obviously was a big mess, and I told you that. I told you that this was a big mess. I don't see why you would even want to entertain that anymore. I honestly don't. So, yes, you're going to be the creator of more mess. And from what I'm hearing, I don't know if you've already hooked up with him again, but it seems like it's going down. And that's what I'm picking up. So... I don't even know what to say about that, because I'm giving you my advice and I gave you what the card said. If you continue down this vein, I promise you it's going to lead to nothing but chaos. The next card says, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. And this is what I'm saying. When it comes to what's going on with old girl and her boyfriend, that's got nothing to do with you. What we need to do is let's work on Kiki. Forget this mess. You understand? Forget that mess. Leave that alone. You need to now work on you. And again, I'm picking up these ill feelings between you and the cousin. If y'all can't squash that, then step. Just leave it alone. You know? Leave it alone. But this game of getting even, and that's what I'm picking up. This game of getting even, getting back like this is no good. It's no good. The third card says passion. And see, this is what I'm saying. when you pull the passion card, let me explain something to you. Passion could mean several different things. Sometimes it's passion of love, passion of sex, passion for whatever endeavor you're into, and this is the one where you fall in, because you're passionate about getting back at this cousin, and that's exactly what I'm picking up. You are passionate about getting back at her, and it's to no ends. You don't care. You're gonna go as far as you can to get back at this cousin, and that's just, I'm telling you, it's not the right move. It's not the right move. And I promise you, somebody's going to wind up getting hurt here, because all I see is chaos. All I see is chaos. And that's what I'm picking up. You need to leave this alone. Leave it alone. If you don't, as they say, you're going to have to deal with the consequences, because it's not good. It's not good at all. Not good at all. And now, the final thoughts. Loves, loves, loves. Dolls. Evictions. New loves. Back on the block. Guys, when asking others for advice, you have to be able and willing to receive it. When dealing with family, if you have a beef, settle it. Don't go to the boyfriend or girlfriend as your weapon of vengeance. That shit is messy as hell. And when you have family members that are bad to you and for you, you got to feed them with a long-handled spoon. I'm talking about a mile long. Remember, actions have reactions. And don't be afraid if you need therapy. Get it. Get it. Sometimes someone else can help you see clearly what you can't see on your own. Guys, this show is supposed to be about kinky situations. With that said, if you have a bizarre situation and need to give voice to it, I'll take that on too. No subject is too taboo to discuss. Whenever or whatever you're into, just be careful. And as always, play safe in your kink. Until next time, and as always, keep it kinky. Guys, we are growing. Come join the kink fam and let's get wink. Let's get wine and kink. Live shows on Thursday. We're going to be discussing live kinky situations and feeling good while doing it. Hit that subscribe button and join the fam.